Hey fandom, it's me, Aaron.
And Triforce Mike.
And we're here with another comic show. And thankfully, it's a smaller comic week so that people can try a lot of new things.
Oh, yeah.
So keep it positive.
Yeah, try
the
it.
last 3 weeks were heavy. Both Marvel and DC shot their load. And there's not much this week. There's 5 Wednesdays this month, and they have to space things out. But there's not much, so having crowded out all the indie stuff the last few weeks, and the fact that there's so much good indie stuff this week, we're going to really focus on the indie things we love this week.
Absolutely.
And we'll just glaze over some of the obligatory company books to start with from Marvel and DC. First is Avengers Prime. Now, I read this. I get to read the Marvel books ahead of time. The reason we don't have these to show is because books are delayed till Thursday, so we don't have them today because of a holiday and stupid. I don't like it. But anyway, Avengers Prime is Bendis. It's Alan Davis, so you got the old school feel in the art. And he's never worked with Bendis before.
Awesome.
And you have the Broken Bromance. This is Siege Aftermath. So
it's them dealing with that broken bromance before Avengers 1.
Yeah, so if there was anything jarring in Avengers 1, this is brilliant. And if you've read this was that freebie thing. It has black and white pages, which I assure you it's in color. And you already have pages here of Steve and Tony just
awesome.
yelling at each other. And it cuts off right there, and right where it cuts off, the next thing is Thor laying down the law.
That was
awesome.
Just
like,
that's amazing.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It was good. Yes, it's another Avengers book. No, it's not ongoing. It's only 5 issues. And I read it, and I loved it. So, do you want another book? If you like the other Avengers books, you should get it because you'll love it. Okay? If you're not getting any of the Avengers books, why complain there's too many if you're not getting any to start with? So, whatever. I liked it. I've read it. It's great. Next, we have Hawkeye Mockingbird by Jim McCann. This is ongoing. Same dude that did Dazzler last week that I love so much.
Right.
And they're Marvel's new hot bird couple. So,
Red Wing and Falcon are just 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's, whatever, dude.
So 5 minutes
it's all
ago.
about Hawkeye Mockingbird.
Hawkeye Mockingbird. They're the hot new bird couple.
They are hot, dude.
I know everything.
That's great.
Everything
so
about bird.
That's all I'm going to talk about Marvel. All I'm going to talk about DC is Brightest Day. If you read issue 2, you know that it ended with the most ridiculous hyperbole cliffhanger.
Oh, man.
Just the biggest bad.
Oh, my God.
And maybe Dead Man won't need to have a new code name after all.
Right.
People are buzzing about. So it was great. And as soon as I have issue 3 in my hands, I'm going to flip through it and then read it.
Yeah.
Because it was such a crazy cliffhanger.
I need to know the ending first.
Yeah, I'm going to spoil it for myself. Flash, dollar books. We're going to have Flash $1 book, and then Flash Rebirth, the whole thing. So you have Rebirth 1 for $1. You have this. If you like it, come back immediately.
Yeah.
Come back, and you can get it. There's no lateness with this. Yeah. This is the perfect way to read comics. You get the $1 book, and you come back for the volume. Yeah. And that's it.
Just depends on you.
Yeah.
How fast are you?
Yeah.
How speedy are you?
Mm-hmm. And it's Jeff Johns, and he gives Flash the Green Lantern treatment like he did with Hal Jordan.
Yes.
So this is Barry Allen, Hal Jordan, Jeff Johns. Wonderful.
Rebirth, not afterbirth.
Yes, rebirth, not reborn. So, and then we have Brand New Day. Now, I know there's a lot of negativity on the internet about One More Day. That's an understatement.
Right.
One More Day wrapped things up.
Right.
Brand New Day started things new. This is $1. It's the first part, and it's for new people. It's not for you if you hate Spider-Man or hated One More Day or hated anything.
Right.
It's $1, and it's jump on point for new people that wanted to get in Spider-Man.
So if I've seen Spider-Man movies,
yes, it'll be a great point for you.
And I want to read Spider-Man. Yes, I should get this $1 book.
And just to say once and for all, yes, there was a lot of technical things about One More Day that was weird and that could have been better. But Joe Quesada is absolutely 100% right when he says that if you're not going to have Spider-Man and Mary Jane have a kid, there's no reason for them to be married. There's no reason to be married if you're not going to have a kid.
Right.
Because there's so many stories that you can't tell with a married Spider-Man, you could tell with a single Spider-Man. And the most important story you could tell with a married Spider-Man, and I know this because I am married and I do have a kid now, is them having a kid. So if they're not going to do that, then why?
So if I never want to have kids, I should never get married.
So throw the baby out with the marriage.
Right, gotcha.
So
I'm into
it's
this
good,
plan.
it's good, it's good.
This plan.
iZombie was great. Aaron, have no idea how to order issue 2. I think I did good. I ordered a ton. I ordered so many of this, it's ridiculous. It's actually the best-selling single issue of any Vertigo book in the history of the store.
Yeah.
Yes, it was $1. The art is brilliant. It's Mike Allred. I have no idea. And here's my fallback when, my jerk-off business partner's like, why'd you sell out the first day? It's like, well, how do I know they want issue 2 and they're not just waiting for the collection? How do I know? That's what's an intangible. It's unknowable.
Yeah.
It's unknowable. So what he needs to do is get a time sphere or a cosmic treadmill, and then he can,
You let us know.
Yeah. That's it. Now, the other indie book I'm talking about is The Pro. Yes, it's like a decade-old book. I don't care. There's a new printing, amazing cover, and it's Garth Ennis, Amanda Connor on art, and a prostitute gets superpowers.
Right.
Aliens come down. They have no idea about us. They give a prostitute superpowers, and hilarity ensues.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Basically, the same writer as The Boys.
Right.
She could show up in The Boys, and they would kick her
they
ass.
would fight her,
Yeah.
yeah.
She might kick their ass.
Probably.
It would be crazy. It would be total hard R rating. If you like The Boys, if you like Garth Ennis' Crossed, if you like Kick-Ass,
Sick humor.
you will love The
Yeah.
Pro. It's a one-shot. It's about as thick as maybe 3 issues.
Right.
And it's great. Beginning, middle, end. Hilarious. Irreverent. If you don't like these books, don't get it because you might not like
won't
it.
like it.
But if you do like these books, you owe it to yourself to get The Pro.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It's timeless.
Timeless.
Because over-the-top obscenity, it's timeless. I mean, seriously. I mean, it's a modern classic. So, and obligatory Avatar plug, I do love Freak Angels.
Yeah.
Volume 4 comes out this week. It's a small week. If you haven't tried it and you like Warren Ellis, buy all 4. Buy all 4.
It's a small
Buy
week.
all 4 because
do it.
it's great. I love it. I love the art. I love the story. I wish my friends were half as cool as these guys.
Yeah.
There is the one obligatory asshole, but
Yeah, he's a jerk.
you know.
They don't like him either.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
but it's fun. It's fun.
So for pop culture, we've got a Serenity one-shot coming out, focusing on Wash, called Float
Uh-oh.
Out, and it's by Patton Oswalt.
I know Patton Oswalt. He's a comedian of comedy.
That's hilarity.
Yeah.
Hilarity.
It's hilarious.
Hilarious. It's gonna be Wash, and he's a leaf on the wind.
Come to a comic shop and buy a comic. Buy a comic.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now, the last 2 things I'm going to talk about, and these are very important to me because I have an inside man at DC, and he pumps me full of these advanced
He
copies
pumps
to
you.
review.
Pumps you
yes.
good.
And I love this. I love reading comics in advance. I just love it. And this one is by a writer, Akuti, who I might be pronouncing it wrong, but he writes BPRD. He does things from time to time.
Yeah.
He's done things for DC. He's a professor, so he's not always doing stuff. But this, A God Somewhere, was sheer brilliance. It's coming out from Wildstorm. It's an original softcover, and the concept is a regular dude gets superpowers by a freak accident. Who knows why? A meteor hits, whatever. Superpowers. He can fly. He's impenetrable. He's just crazy. And do we as human beings have the our intellectual IQ to process that and to actually still, how much of our identity is based on the ethics and society keeping us under wraps? And what if we transcended that?
Right.
And it starts with him thinking perhaps he was given these powers by God, and then it advances to, well, maybe he is God and he just forgot he was God, and maybe that's why God hasn't been around lately, because he had forgotten and now he's awoken. Wow. So it's great, and I glossed over a lot of stuff just because I didn't want to spoil it, but it's brilliant, and it's a great take on what would someone be like in our present day, in our hedonistic culture. What would someone be? Oh, it's also extremely hyper-violent, mature reader.
Whoa.
So it is great, and you should give it a shot. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is Jonah Hex. It's by the regular dudes doing Jonah Hex now. It's
Yeah.
an original hardcover before the movie comes out, and, right in time for Red Dead Redemption. And the best thing about this Jonah Hex for me, because I just got an excerpt, they didn't send me the whole thing, it's Horror Mothers and Dead and Half Brothers.
Yeah.
And that just Jonah Hex, how he is who he is.
Right.
I mean, it's almost like Sawyer-esque from Lost, but how is he who he is? What developed him? And yeah,
He's a tough dude.
I often say Jonah Hex is Boba Fett in the Old West.
Yeah.
But we know Boba Fett's origin, and we know it was pretty whiny.
Yeah.
This origin is awesome.
Yeah.
So,
Stop playing Red Dead Redemption for 5 minutes.
yeah, for 5 minutes.
You're just getting killed by cougars. We know you are. So just come here, read this badass cowboy story who doesn't get killed by cougars
It's
constantly.
good. It's good. I mean, seriously, it's like Boba Fett in the Old West. And I loved it. And, I only got this excerpt, so if you come in and you don't see me on the sales floor, it's because I'm reading the rest of it, because it was awesome. Thanks, everybody, and enjoy this indie week and try something new. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.